Britney Spears live with a very special surprise for deserving local kids. New Orleans music, Britney Spears, and Emeril Lagasse. This morning, some local folks that you know well. Britney Spears, who is from this area, is going to be with us this morning with some very special surprises for people. Emeril Lagasse will be kicking it up a notch. We're going to have a good time in New Orleans, but we do want to cover the other side of the story. So who knows what you see when you wander around New Orleans? Maybe you'll even run into Britney Spears up on a balcony, waving to a few folks who just happen to have noticed her. And maybe cheering a little bit. We're delighted to have her with us here on Good Morning America today. And she's got a surprise for some very deserving folks in this neighborhood. Good Morning America. Charles Gibson along with Robin Roberts. We're in the French Quarter in New Orleans this morning.
Yeah, good to be by your side.
All right, Mike. So what would people say, or what would you say, if Britney Spears showed up at your door and said, I'm going to take you for a girls' day out? Well, it happened, and you can share in the experience when Good Morning America continues. Stay with us.
Mardi Gras 2006, and these young ladies reminded me that we started the half hour with Britney Spears standing right in this very spot, and she is very special to these young ladies from St. Catherine's in Metairie, Louisiana. You know, just like Britney, these are young girls, but they have stars in their eyes because Britney Spears grew up in Kentwood, Louisiana, dreaming of being a star one day, as they did here. And you know what? Just because Hurricane Katrina, that's not going to put out their dream. And something else that's helping them, when you have Britney Spears in your corner, lots of things can happen. Take a look. The Gatorettes dance team is back. Many of these girls were separated after Katrina, but after months apart, they're dancing again.
Coming to dance team, I think it makes, it's a relaxing time just to have fun instead of worrying about other things from the hurricane.
It hasn't been easy.
Some of the girls on the team don't have a home to go home to, so this is their escape.
But they had a big surprise when a special guest popped in on their rehearsal.
You guys, that was so good. How long have y'all been dancing for? I love dancing. That's my favorite thing to do in the whole world.
Britney brought the girls gift bags with CDs, DVDs, and shoes sent by Capizio. The girls could barely believe it was real, getting to perform for the pop superstar herself.
It was the bestest part of my whole life.
And it was a perfect celebration for them, finally back together.
I think that when we come back to dancing, it's just like getting away from everything. You can just come here instead of going home and dealing with all the confusion.
Opportunity for the Gatorettes, and ladies and gentlemen, Britney Spears here back in her native Louisiana. I know it was very special for you to spend some time with these young ladies.
Yes, ma'am. We had so much fun.
Well, don't call me ma'am. Do not call me ma'am. What is wrong with you? No, I know you're very polite, but it was fun.
Yes, ma'am. It was so much fun. They danced so good. They're awesome.
Yeah. Well, I know you have some other surprises in store for us as well a little bit later. You made some dreams really come true. So what do you want to say to Miss Spears right here?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, more with Britney Spears a little bit later, and it's just amazing what she has done, and just so wanted to be a part of this celebration and the rebirth of the Crescent City. So come on back to Good Morning America live in New Orleans. Woo! Good time.
And two treasures of New Orleans, Britney Spears and Emeril Lagasse, turned Mardi Gras 2006 up a notch. Our special coverage continues.
Arrived here. Hello, everyone. Oh, goodness. As you know, Britney Spears, she's a hometown girl. She's from Louisiana. She's been with us, and she has some more surprises left for us in this half hour. Let's just say she's making some dreams come true, and she's going to share her Mardi Gras experience with us. All right. right, Mike, thank you very much. Britney Spears, as we've been saying, I'm the one back here behind all the Gatorettes that just can't get enough of Britney. She is here because Britney, as we've been saying, she is from Louisiana and has been, we asked her a long time ago, would you be a part of this celebration? And she right away said, yes, I want to help. And she has been helping with her family with a foundation to help rebuild the lives. And yesterday she spent some time with some bigger girls as well, like Lindsay right here, helping them pick up the pieces of their lives by giving them a surprise of a lifetime. They are 4 special schoolmates, girls who have been through too much for their young years. 14-year-old Lindsay Hernandez lived with 21 relatives and friends in an apartment after her home was destroyed. 17-year-old Seashaw James Hayes lost her dog, her home, and is still living apart from her parents. 13-year-old Macy Mellerin misses her lost pictures most. Almost everything was lost to the floodwaters. And 17-year-old Antrell Prosper. Her Beyoncé posters are still on the wall of her devastated home. But for now, she is living in a trailer with family members. We brought together these 4 young women and told them they were having a simple breakfast with City Councilman Jay Batt to talk about the effects of Katrina.
I didn't understand anything that was really going on.
How about when the levees broke?
They never suspected that waiting in the wings, a little Louisiana native by the name of Britney Spears.
Hello, good morning, America. This is Britney here. I'm supposed to go outside and I'm going to meet some girls. They don't know I'm here, so come with me.
Once the councilman said goodbye, the girls got the shock of a lifetime.
Hi!
Oh my God!
Breakfast with Britney was only the beginning.
I just wanted to come here today and tell you guys that we're going shopping. We're going to go shopping and we're going to pick out you guys some really cool outfits.
M's clothing store opened its doors and let the group take over.
Look around, have fun.
I like that one the best.
Okay, I'll get these. Do you think these are too tight?
Y'all have extra smalls in these shirts.
I like this color. I'm in love with hoodies, you understand?
That would be cute. You should try that on, baby.
Trying on outfit after outfit after outfit, and it wasn't over yet.
Welcome to Emerald's.
Hi.
Hello.
Next stop, our own Emerald Lagasse opened the doors of his signature restaurant. Normally, it's closed for the Mardi Gras holiday. But for us, Emerald prepared one special meal for Britney and her new friends.
Wow.
Red beans and rice. Fried chicken.
Oh my God.
Macaroni and cheese.
In between the good old Louisiana comfort food, there was some good old girl talk.
I like Walmart sometimes.
That's why I went after the storm. Walmart.
And of course, some talk about the hurricane, still so much a part of their lives.
It was weird because you had to sit down and watch the news in another state, and you're watching the news and it's like New Orleans is underwater.
At one point we were on the floor of an apartment in Baton Rouge. My mom's like, I never would have thought we would be doing this.
We came back to Baton Rouge and they didn't have any more room, so we had to go in a shelter.
Serious talk about serious times. But 2 or 3 or 5 of Emerald's desserts lightened the mood again. As the meal winds down, one last surprise, fleur-de-lis pins, the symbol of New Orleans, on blue ribbons to represent rebirth, a reminder of this very special day, when for a few hours the spectra of Katrina faded away to make room for some happy memories and new friends.
And new friends. So, Lindsay, what was it like hanging out with Britney Spears yesterday?
It was awesome. I'll never forget it.
Did you really? You had no idea?
We kind of had a clue, but we thought we were just going to be like, okay, this is Britney Spears. But then she just popped up out of nowhere. We all started freaking out.
And spent the day with you like that. I'm so envious that you went to Emerald's. He's cooking for us a little bit.
So good.
Oh, so good.
So good.
Don't rub
Gained
it in.
10 pounds.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Britney, as I said, you're from Louisiana. This is very important to you. Your family helped establish a foundation right after all this happened. So this is something, you were very involved yesterday. You just didn't come in and come out. You really spent some time with all the girls that are here.
It's something, it was an honor to be here with all of them. We had so much fun, and it was amazing. It was a lot of fun.
Well, hang around because Emerald is coming up in the last half hour. I'm sure you're still full like I am. I ate at his restaurant last night. You probably are still full. But
oh, yes.
Thank you very much. And I hope you're going to come to New York at some time. We'd love to sit there. I know you have so much going on, so many good things. We'd love to talk to you at some point.
Great.
Okay. I know you like your sister. I got a sister here in New Orleans. I love her too. But we're little rivals. We're morning show rivals. So my sis Sally Ann and I go toe to toe when Good Morning America continues. Come on back, everyone.